do this.
All right, there she is. What are we doing, Val?
We are about to get in a Lyft for the first time in Shreveport. Are you guys ready to go for a ride?
It's gonna be so much fun. Let's see, Gregory was gonna come down. Kelly!
What's she doing? What is she doing? Turn it off!
I think she's trying to go around to the other side is what's happening. All right, let's go.
All right, now we're walking to our ride.
And little hiccups.
Right down this way. And here's our Lyft driver.
Hello.
It's Kelly Rich, Queen of Highland.
Huh?
How are you?
Oh, fantastic. Yes, we are. Hello.
I love it when my friends pick me up. Oh, you're good. Oh, really?
Yeah, because it said go to the right.
So we're going on a bit of a trip.
Okay.
How long do you have?
I mean, whenever.
We're going to Whole Foods. And then
Let's
we're
do
going to
this.
come back and we're going to go somewhere else.
Okay. Adventure time.
Adventure time. All right, so give us a little background on the thing, on the Lyft.
On the Lyft thing. Okay, well, as many of you know, because you've read the articles we posted on Heliopolis, we needed to do some work on a city ordinance, 102-88. Yeah. So, recently, we would get rid of a hold harmless provision, which is what Uber and Lyft were really pushing the city to do. And no other cities have a hold harmless like we formerly had in our ordinance. So once we did away with that, Lyft got super excited and said, I want Shreveport to be one of my cities. And so last night, the city attorney signed the contract with Lyft, and they went live this afternoon. And now Chris and I are in a car with our good friend, Kelly Rich, who is...
Fantastic. All right, so Kelly,
Yes.
I'm going to ask you the standard rideshare questions. You ready?
Okay, all right.
Have you been doing this for very long?
It's been about 10 minutes.
So we are first customers?
Yes.
That's awesome.
Uh-huh.
So how do you like it so far?
So far, it's pretty good. Like I said, I'm just trying to learn the app. And so it's interesting to kind of see how they're trying to send me. Yeah. It wanted me to get on interstate, which probably would have been better, but there was traffic. So luckily, because I'm fairly familiar with the area, I can go a different way, and I'm sure it's rerouting. Is that right?
I'm sure that it is, but
yeah,
you're the local driver
right now.
Uh-huh.
You got to get yourself one of those little gooseneck phone holder things.
Yes, I'm supposed to get one of the to hold it. Yes.
Yes.
This really, honestly, kind of popped up fairly quickly. Like, you were the one that told me that it was live. Like, I didn't get any update or anything saying, okay, go drive. I did get my little stickers this past week.
Yeah, I saw the sticker in the back.
Yeah.
So tell, when you signed up, what was it like signing up to drive?
It was fairly easy. It was just a lot of documentation. So, like, you had to scan and add, like, insurance and inspection and license and registration and things like that. And then once it went through all the verifications, then you were accepted. And that's about it for right now until we see what happens afterwards.
For sure.
Once there's some money.
Well, we're paying a pretty penny, I'll tell you, because I don't know if it's surge pricing or what, but it was like we're paying $20 right now to go to Whole Foods.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it more expensive than, like, comparable, like, what
Yes.
Uber's prices are?
It's
In other cities, it's a lot
yeah.
cheaper.
Okay.
Well, and it could be because we told everybody to get on Lyft, and people were trying to request. I think at some point I had to hit a button that was like accept the charges, and I was like, oh,
So
what have I done to myself?
Yeah, were there more than one option, or were you able to choose me, or
Well,
like, how did it work on
no.
your end?
I mean, for me, what it did. Here, I'm going to turn this around and see. So for me, what I did was I opened up the Lyft app. It found my location, and I was able to adjust it a little bit to show exactly where I wanted to go, or where I was, rather. And then I type in an address, or in this case, I actually just typed in the word whole, and it came up Whole Foods. I tapped it, hit go, request the driver, and you were the one that popped up because you told me you had just turned on the app. So like, a couple of people had jumped on and off. Like I saw a couple of drivers coming online, and then they would disappear.
Yeah.
And I think they weren't sure what to do.
Right.
Or what, but you know, it's once you came on and said, I'll accept your ride, it was very easy.
Okay.
It gave me a countdown of how much time I had left until the ride got there.
Right.
Valerie was running down the street
In heels.
from the courthouse, trying to get.
We're making like real history here in Shreveport.
We are, yes.
It's the first Lyft ride in Shreveport.
Yeah.
Yes.
Live
Absolutely.
feed.
Live feed.
We're
Ready
going
to
to
go.
Whole Foods, guys.
And then we're gonna try to hit one other place before. So we'll jump out. I've got to grab something for Gregory,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna hit you up again.
So should it best
So we
for
can
me
do a
just to
round
wait in the
trip.
parking lot? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. we don't wanna
Probably
lose
so.
that.
It'll take like 2 minutes, and then we'll get you another ride
Okay.
ready to go.
Excellent. So are y'all going to give me a really good review?
Oh, 5-star.
So fast.
Even because I left y'all on the side of the street.
I know. That was really funny,
I
though. I
swear.
had my hand on the door, and you just like went
Took off.
for it.
Yeah, I'm sitting there and it's like your person is on the right, and I'm like, on the right? Is he at the parking garage? So I was trying.
I probably could have paid more attention to exactly where the pin landed. So that is important for you folks to make sure that, especially if you're in a place like downtown that's really dense, that you make sure that you put the pin where you are. And it's cool because you can actually see all the buildings. Like when you zoom in, you can see
okay, good.
all the buildings and the parking lots and stuff, so you can kind of adjust it. I don't know how that'll work when people have been at Brew for 4 hours, but
Yeah, that would be
it's by
smart for me to
Shreveport
be
Yeah.
working tomorrow. Huh.
oh yeah, you make so much. Let's see.
Oh, what are you doing tomorrow?
I don't have any plans except for I'm going to the Mudbug game tomorrow night.
Oh, that's so cool. You can take a lift to the Mudbug game.
You could
You can
take a lift.
You can take somebody to the game,
You could, and then go.
and then you pay for your
That's probably what I should do.
you pay for your game.
Yeah,
'cause it's
pick
only-
someone up on the way.
I mean, Mudbugs games are only like what, $12 or something like that.
Well, I
It's
got tickets from a sponsor, so
oh okay,
yeah.
in the know.
Yay, appreciation gifts.
But for all you people out there watching
They
who
are-
don't have
yeah.
sponsor appreciation, you can get your passes for Mudbug hockey
Yes.
at the box office. Usually they have tickets available. Friday nights though are pretty popular. Saturday nights are pretty popular. So who knows?
So
Maybe
much
Jay
fun.
Watley or somebody can hook us up.
And if you're a driver for Lyft, pick up some people on the way.
That's right, absolutely.
And then your tickets are paid for.
Sounds good.
So, where are all the places that you want to go, Val? Like in a Lyft?
Well, now that I've moved out of downtown, shocker.
Yeah, shocker.
I will probably be needing a lift into downtown a lot. Probably needing a lift home from downtown a lot.
Yeah.
Definitely taking a lift to Brew this weekend.
Oh, interesting.
The aquarium is opening on the 1st of November.
Taking a lift to the aquarium.
A little bit of everything.
Probably, I wonder if we could throw our bikes in someone's car. Do they have a
Yeah, I
special,
wonder,
like, request a bike rack thing?
That would be a really cool feature for somebody to have a bike rack on their car.
Or a truck,
I've been
or
wanting to
like
get one
request
anyway.
a truck.
Yeah. I like
Well,
these
I wonder
ideas.
if you have that. I don't know if any trucks are. I mean, how common are trucks on Lyft? Because
I don't know.
It kind of limits your capabilities. But if that's something to where, like, you didn't want to be in a small car, you wanted something bigger. Because, see, like, it didn't pop up with you bringing Valerie. So, like, what if you had 3 friends? And, you know, like, I'm
Yeah.
wondering
Oh, yeah, you needed a
if
bigger
how...
I think I should have done that.
Is
It
that an
asks
option
you,
to show,
asks
like,
you
how
a
many
4-seater or a 6-seater.
Yeah, it says do you want? Yeah, it's like you have two different options right now.
Yeah, 4 or 6.
And I think
Okay.
But maybe there'll be a bike
But I didn't
rack
get an,
soon.
I didn't get an update as to how many people to look for, and that's what I was curious about. If, because like when I said okay, let's go, and you said, you know, I turned it on, and within 30 seconds I got like a ding, and I have a very very short window to grab that job, so
Oh,
it's
wow.
almost like maybe a 20-second window, and whoever else is driving wants to grab that. So I could have lost it if someone else had been on the.
Ooh.
I
Oh, that's
know, it's like-
crazy.
It's competition.
I
ready to
know.
go.
So that's why you
Man.
kind of have to be. And they had given us like like some tips and ideas. Of course, they're like, go to places that are busy, go to concert shows, airports, you know, and obviously downtown probably around lunchtime might be really good.
Yeah.
So different options like that, and it works out really well for me because I work from home and it's pretty flexible to where even if I just wanted to do it for an hour or two a day, it kind of gives me that capability. And it helped also in the sense of being that this is the very first day that it came out, where you shot me a text and you're like, hey, let's do this, you know, and so even though I wasn't online, we could still work it out. So
That's cool.
It worked out really well.
I think between Waiter and On the Go and now Lyft and the bike lanes, and I mean there's plenty of things to work on in the city, but
So
these
you're
are
selling
really
your car?
neat. Oh yeah. Oh, let's talk about that for a second. We'll talk about the fact that I'm going to sell my car. I have been talking about selling my car when Lyft gets here or Uber or whatever, but now it's Lyft.
Yeah.
It's here. Actually, I prefer Lyft when I've gone to other cities. But I'm getting rid of my car. So if anybody wants like a 2002 Volkswagen Jetta Silver, it has some cosmetic issues. The bumper is kind of held on by duct tape. But if you want it, make me an
Also
offer.
the weird glove box thing. You should
Yeah,
talk about
there's not a glove box cover. Look, the car was owned by my younger brother just before I got it, and I just bought it as an A to B because I live downtown. I bike everywhere. I don't really need a car. I use a car like maybe once a month or twice a month, groceries, and like if I can't bike somewhere, most of the places I go I can get to on a bike in 15 or 20 minutes. So like I love biking, but I'm selling my car. If you want it, please leave me a message, and we'll work you out a good deal. Yeah, man, it's A to B. It has good AC, although now it's getting kind of cool outside. Maybe.
Yeah, you can take Lyft to get groceries.
I know I can take Lyft to get groceries.
I have a question, and I'm sorry I didn't mean
Yeah,
to.
no, do you?
You said that you preferred Lyft over Uber. What
Yes.
were there specific reasons? Because all I've ever used is Uber, and so I was
Right.
curious as to what the differences
Well,
were.
you know, there are fewer differences now than there were maybe at the beginning. Where Lyft at the beginning actually had a tipping mechanism when Uber didn't have that. And I heard that they were, I mean, you look at like the corporate culture stuff for Uber, and there have been some issues, you know, in the past, and I know they're changing leadership now, but obviously you want to go with a company that really represents, you know, who you are and what you believe in. I think that Lyft did a really great job. And to be honest, in cities where I've used both, like in Nashville or in Chicago, there seemed to be more Lyft drivers. So, you know, when there was both, it seemed like that Lyft was the better option for a number of reasons.
For drivers too.
Yeah. So, here we're getting close to our destination.
Does it give you like an update on your app? Because on mine,
I'm in live,
you're in
so
live,
I can't.
so you
You
can't
can't
do
tell
that.
me.
Okay.
I'm so waited for this day. I'm really serious about selling my car. If anybody wants it, I'm getting rid of it. I'll rent a car. Just getting rid of the insurance is going to be a huge like cost savings.
And there's so many
Wow.
people at Whole Foods right now.
Okay, so drop off Chris. Here I am.
Drop me off. Here,
Yes,
let's
there
see.
you go.
Oh, there it
Confirm
goes.
drop off. Tap once the passenger has left your car.
Okay.
So we haven't left yet, but
Yes,
we'll leave the.
conveniently, I'm going to sit right here. So
Okay.
whenever y'all are checking out, request a ride. We'll
You
see
got
what
it.
happens.
All right, guys.
Okay?
Thanks so much for riding along with us on the first Lyft ride in Shreveport. I'm Chris Lyon, and this is
Heliopolis signing off at Whole Foods.